Welcome back to How to Renovate. I'm Tyler Fever and we're back at the Shady Lane property. As you can see, the guys have been really busy. We've got all the drywall down that we can. We've got a lot of the framing down as well. The top plates, a few little things still to come out. The mechanical system's still in place. We still have to remove that. We'll take that out with a lot of the ducting. As you come through, you can see a lot of the framing. This is basically a big stack of lumber that was all in the walls. It was all used for framing. And to believe it or not, it's basically all garbage. We're going to use a little bit for backing. Whoever picked the lumber, it's twisted, it's bent, it's got crowns. So unfortunately, we can't reuse any of it. Maybe, like I said, a little bit for the blocking in the walls. This wall is still structural, so it has to stay until we come up with our footings, our posts, and our beams before we can take this out. Okay, downstairs, this is where the bathroom used to be. We've revealed the window that was behind the drywall where the tub used to be. The tub used to sit here, and they had this window boarded over with the drywall. You can see all the walls have been taken out, and the plumbing still exists just simply because we're not to the plumbing rearranging stage. Unbelievably, this fan was for the bathroom. So anytime you have a shower or any moisture's in the air, you turn the fan on. Now, the fan sat here. He could have easily ducted the vent right out the front of the house, not even 4 feet. Instead, he's taken his flex tube, hooked it to a 4-inch PVC pipe. This pipe is meant for perimeter drains around the house. He's taken it, ducted it, and left it basically, the end of it, sitting up in the joist cavity above the furnace ducts. So basically, any of the moisture that was being collected by the fan was being pushed up into the joist cavity. In this area, we didn't find any real surprises. We actually found that he's actually used the correct insulation in the ceiling. It's a safe and sound, so it's going to be actually reused. We're going to keep that and reuse it in our interior walls and joist cavities. Unfortunately, at this end of the house where the original 2 bedrooms were downstairs, they had built a center wall which looked new. So we took the center wall down, which revealed that the ceiling ran straight through. So that got our suspicions running that the drywall at this end of the house was original. So what we've had to do is we had to take 2 more samples, one from the ceiling and one from the walls, just to get them tested for asbestos. And of course, being the same as upstairs, we now have asbestos in this room, so the remaining drywall and ceiling drywall has to be taken out by the abatement crew who are currently working upstairs. So once they're done upstairs, they're going to come down and remove the rest of the drywall down here for us. So right now upstairs, they're actually removing the asbestos. They've got the drywall coming out and the insulation coming out. They've got the whole area cordoned off. It's all polyed and taped to create a seal. They have a fan upstairs which sucks the air out, and there's a vent going out one of the front windows. We can't go up there right now. You have to be in proper attire with respirators, so we'll just stay out of there for now. It says asbestos, cancer and lung disease hazard, authorized personnel only, respiratory and protective clothing are required in this area. So that's why we're not going upstairs. The overhang that the city was concerned about is now down, so we're in compliance with the city. It's a good thing we took it down. The posts were sitting just right into the dirt on the front corner this side, and on this other corner, they had it sitting on basically a patio paver in the ground, buried on the bottom. Not an ideal situation, so it's a good thing we took it down.